You're losing jobs to competitors with more reviews than you. So this is how you fix it in 10 minutes. And don't worry, I'm not going to tell you to go and beg for reviews. Now, there are 3 key reasons why reviews are extremely important. Number 1, if I was to present you with 2 businesses and you had no other data to go off, which one would you choose? Of course, the one with the more reviews. So that's just one of many data points that goes through the buyer's mind on who they decide and trust to come into their home and install a new boiler or do work on their house. Reason number 2, overall trust. We've all heard the horror stories of someone being charged and billed and the work not being done. A lot of good quality reviews on Google, a trusted platform, is one way to help your customers gain trust in you, allowing them to invite you into their home. And number 3, this is a new one, it's AI. AI will recommend your business based on many factors, and again, one of them is going to be trust. And if you've got floods of good quality reviews and you're responding to them and they're descriptive, there's plenty of text in these reviews, then Google is going to see you as a trusted authority in the space. Meaning it's likely to rank you higher when someone goes on to ChatGPT or Gemini and searches trusted local plumber near me. So what we're going to unlock in this video is an automated and trust building and relationship building strategy that you can deploy into your business, and it doesn't require you to speak to a customer. It doesn't require you to do anything once it's set up. This automation has helped my clients dominate their area in terms of reviews and ensure that they keep getting invited back to that customer's home to do more work in the future. And I'm not going to gatekeep anything. I'm giving it all to you in this video. And if you follow this to the end, you deploy it in your business and you see good results, come back to the video and thank me later. So we're going to cover over the 5 key steps to achieve this automation. Number 1 is how to find the correct review link. Number 2 is creating a QR code, making it easy for your customers. Number 3, crafting the thank you message. Number 4, and this is the biggest reason for success. I'm going to keep it quiet until we get there. But number 5 is then setting up the entire workflow, meaning you can set and forget. You can literally build this into your business and not need to worry about it anymore, and you will get a 95% review rate on your jobs onto your Google business profile. Okay, so let's get on to step number 1. Nice and easy. We're going to find the Google review link that you're going to be using. Let's take this over to the screen. Okay, so first of all, head to Google. You're going to want to log into a Google profile. So this is going to be my Google profile. Then you're going to see these 9 little dots. You're going to click this. And if it is the Google account that you created your Google business profile through, then you can scroll down these items and you'll eventually see a little blue house, which is your business profile manager. You can hit that. You may see this if you have multiple profiles, but if you just have one, you will just see something that pops up like this. Obviously, this is an online-based business, so reviews are a lot less important, but it's all in the same place. I highly recommend you go through all of these steps and fill in as many as you can. The more information Google has, the higher it will rank you. What we're going to do from here is simply look at these menu items. I'm going to look for Ask for Reviews. We're going to give that a click, and it gives you a QR code which you can take, absolutely. We're also going to go through the process of creating one ourselves, so we can also put it onto posters, etc. And we're going to take this review link here just to do a little test. We can open this up. We might need to do this on a private browser, but it should open up the account for them to give you a nice healthy 5-star review. So that's step number 1, how to get your review. Next up, we're going to take a little look at getting a QR code that allows you to actually track how many people are scanning the QR code and using the system that we set up. When it comes to setting up your QR code, yes, Google provides one. However, it's always good to have a QR code that allows you to track when people scan, who scans, etc. So we're going to take a little look at doing that. And one thing that you're going to need is a good CRM system. We provide CRM systems to all of our customers, and you can access it yourself. And we're giving away 3 months of free CRM access to use this entire system. It's all pre-built for you, and it's going to be in the link below. You're just going to book a call with one of our team, and they're going to set it up for you end to end. So now over to the CRM system. Obviously, if you're not going to set up a CRM system, you can just use the Google QR code. But since we're here now, we're going to head over to marketing. We're going to head over to sites. There's a lot of things that you can do here, but on the far right, you can see QR codes. We're going to click that. We're going to press create a QR code. We're going to name it. Okay, we'll just call it the review QR code. Select the review link here. You're going to head over to next. Okay, Profile, we're going to be getting reviews on Google. This is a must if you're a local business. Google reviews are far, far more important. Okay. We're going to change out this URL for the link that we had. Okay. So we're going to head over to our business profile. We're going to copy that link and we're going to paste it in here. Okay, so you can set up your header text. You can do a couple of customizations here. You can add a little footer message and whatever that might look like. Okay, so that's absolutely fine. We're going to just leave it there for now, and we're going to hit next. Now, designing the actual QR sort of color and shape. As we mentioned over here, you're bound to this, which is what Google gives you. However, using the CRM, you can design it, make it look pretty, etc. Okay, so we're not going to do too much. Here we're just going to maybe change this up a little bit, turn those corner boxes into squares. Okay, pop a little frame on there. Perfect. Okay, whatever you want to make it look like. You can also add your logo into the middle. So I'll show you an example with the YouTube logo. It pops in the middle. You can also then add your own logo just like this. Okay, background color, etc. Perfect. Once you have that, we can download this now. We can save it, okay, we can take the link, that's great, okay. Just as a test, I'd always recommend taking your phone, giving it a scan, making sure it all works before we go any further. We're going to save that, and there it is, there's our QR code. Now, as I said, the benefit of doing it here instead of taking the Google QR code is we can come over to Analytics. We can see how many people scanned our QR code, and there it is, we have our QR code. Okay, so on to the easy part, crafting your message. Now, I'm going to drop what number 4 was right now. So the best thing that you can do to massively increase the amount of reviews that you're getting for the work that you do is by sending a bunch of flowers. And it's really simple. You partner with a local florist, you negotiate a deal, maybe it's £20, £30 per bunch. They're going to pop a personalized message in the bunch of flowers. They're going to deliver it, and the customer can see the message poking at the bunch of the flowers, the QR code. They're going to be overwhelmed and chuffed and really think that you're a caring local plumber. And this is going to do 2 things. 1, massively increase the chance of them leaving you a review because of the Reciprocity Rule. They feel like they need to reciprocate, 1, because you did a great job on the boiler, but 2, because now a bunch of flowers have shown up at their door. They're surprised and they want to reciprocate for that. And number 2, and this is the biggest one, that your competitors and everyone in these industries is missing. It's ensuring that when that boiler breaks down again in 10, 15 years time, that you're remembered. When something goes wrong with it in 2 years time, they don't panic and run to Google and search boiler installer near me. They come straight back to you, but it's because they remember you. There's plenty of other things that we can do to further increase the chance of you staying top of mind, but this is a great one. So let's look at the message. It's nice and simple. Thank you for choosing us. We hope these flowers brighten your day. If you are happy with our work, we would truly appreciate it if you could scan the QR code below to leave a quick review. Your support means the world to our local business. So with this, you don't sound desperate, you come across as soft and caring and someone that can be trusted. So we're going to squeeze the next 2 points into one section of the video so we can wrap up strong and make sure you build this, you set and forget, and it just looks after your business and generates you reviews without you even needing to think about it. So I mentioned earlier in the video, getting a CRM. A CRM is absolutely vital for high frequency service-based business. If you deal with 5, 10, 20 customers per month, having a CRM and compounding that data is absolutely vital. And it's just one of many benefits of having a CRM. So before we jump on to setting up the automation and putting all of these pieces together, just a quick mention about the local florist. It doesn't have to be this, it's just the idea. This is what we have found that works. And it's a way that you can kind of set it up completely automated. You don't need to speak to the florist. You don't need to, order anything. You don't need to, there's nothing that you need to do manually to add this into your business. And this is why it's such a great win. It doesn't increase the admin work for you. It doesn't increase anything. And that's what we're going to cover right now, building the automation. What you can do is you can go through the extra steps and you can use a box of chocolates instead. The idea is the same, but work with a local florist, call a couple near you that are in the area where all your customers are going to be, ask them if they are happy to facilitate the regular work, and I'm sure they will be. And then we're going to set up an automation so you don't have to keep a regular dialogue with the florist. It just happens automatically. So let's check that out. Okay, so this is our sample CRM. So everything you're going to see in this example is going to be sample data. And these are the real automations that we set up for you and for our customers in their CRM system. It's a very white glove experience, but we get their leads in. We ensure there are automations to book the site surveys. There's a site survey booked automation, which reminds them that they have a site survey coming up. And there's a job booked automation. And then there are service automations to make sure that our customers are top of mind every single year when it comes to having them do the services. So we're going to look at the book job pipeline position. Okay, you can ignore all of this if it's a bit overwhelming. Again, we look after this for our customers and for anyone who wants this setup. It's free for 3 months. We're going to look down at the job post thank you one here. But if you have a different CRM or you're familiar with this style of system, then obviously you can create it and build it into your own business. So there is a pipeline. So I'm just going to quickly show you that. So in opportunities, in pipeline, in your marketing pipeline, we can see this is the absolute center of your business. This is vital. Okay, but as we go along, we can see there are a couple of jobs incomplete. Again, this is all very clearly test data. But when someone is dragged, okay, so they go from, okay, the boiler's been ordered, the job's fully booked. A lot of these steps are automated. But when you finish the work, you're going to drag it over to complete. And upon that contact landing on complete, as soon as you let go of that click, there's going to be something that happens automatically. So in automations, we're going to go through the same thing, job booked. We're going to go to post job thank you. So as we can see, the trigger up here is when that contact is added to the complete stage. An SMS is sent to them. Okay, hi, contact first name. Hi, Tom, thank you for choosing your business name. Today, we've completed the requested work at your property. It was a pleasure assisting you, and if you have any questions at all, feel free to reply to this message or give us a call. Have a great day. Okay. And then this is where the magic happens. On your CRM system, you're going to add your florist as a team member. Okay. And on our CRM, you can add unlimited staff, so it doesn't matter how big your team is. But we're going to go to this internal notification step here. And we're going to send an SMS. Okay, and in our example, the florist is happy to receive SMS, but if they specifically work off and request email, then that's fine as well. So here, we're going to select a particular user. That's going to be our florist, for example, and we're going to send them a message. Okay, so this is to the florist, it's not to the customer. In the background, when it comes to setting this up, obviously you're going to want to send the florist the message that you want included on the card. And the QR code so they can set that up for you. Hi J Flowers, we have another happy customer. If you could send our usual bunch with a thank you message, that would be great. And then you can add the customer address here. And again, you don't have to type out the customer address. It automatically pulls it from the customer data that we're sending this to, the same as their name, etc. Okay. So once that automation is set up and you press save, that is literally it. Now there are a few requirements. Requirement is you would need a CRM system. Requirement number 2 is you do need to be organized in your CRM system. So before you start getting excited about the review automation process, I 100% recommend you set up yourself with a CRM system. Again, there's a link below, free for 3 months. You can at least jump in and see how it works and book a call with our team. And there's no sales tactics there. It's just something that we're genuinely offering people in certain postcodes that we're currently not occupying. As a CRM system is truly what is going to set you aside from your competitors. A well-structured CRM system works wonders for your business. And if you want a video on how to set yourself up with a CRM system, just let me know in the comments and I'll create another video for you on that topic. So that is the exact end-to-end automation that we set up for our clients to ensure that they get 95% review rate on their jobs completed. An extremely important metric that is often overlooked by other people. So I hope you enjoyed, subscribe, like the video, there's going to be a ton more like this coming out, and I hope you learned something today.